Manchester City against Bayern Munich, a 3-0 lead from the first leg, but the journey for this one started with a flight from Stansted to Salzburg, and here we are in Salzburg. That's one of the very famous castles, or I don't know what you call it, it's not really a castle technically, fortification up on the hill, but this is where The Sound of Music was filmed, and you can see why. That's the cathedral behind me as well. So a long way round to save money as usual, but this is where it all starts. Salzburg, beautiful, beautiful city. After the beauty of Salzburg here at Dachau concentration camp memorial site, a very, very different mood and somberness, of course. I have a German mother and I know about the terrible atrocities that happened here, and I'm here to remember and honour those who perished, the thousands who perished here. And it does make football seem inconsequential by comparison, doesn't it?
So far it's been cracking. It has, although the rain's not helped anything, has it?
Yeah, I can't speak any German, so I think the locals aren't very happy with me, but plenty of beers is alright.
Have you come on the trip that stays overnight and then goes back tomorrow?
Nah, we came over yesterday from London, so a bit of a trek down.
Yeah, we drove down from London, and then that was a good 4.5 hour journey. Then we flew over, been in Munich, experienced it all. It's been good though, hasn't it? It has been good.
Hopefully get the job done tonight, and then happy days going back in tomorrow.
Get the win tonight. So you're enjoying it up till now?
Yeah,
You don't expect anything other than going
oh,
through.
Germany, you can't beat it, can you?
Now,
Istanbul will come in. Come on, boys.
we're at the end of June. Istanbul, Istanbul, we are coming. Istanbul, Istanbul, I sing. Istanbul, Istanbul, we are coming. We are coming at the start of June.
It's been good so far. We set off early doors this morning, and here we are in the wet, miserable, rainy Munich, and it's not quite what we wanted really, but I suppose it's for the Germans, but it's going to be for a good result tonight, mate.
You're obviously coming here quite relaxed because City are going to go through, aren't they?
Well, one would hope so. Madrid's calling, obviously, after last night's result, so let's just see what happens, shall we? It's fingers crossed, and unless it's a mega disaster tonight, but I hope not. But I can't see it somehow after how the way we defended last week. Fingers crossed, as I said a few minutes ago.
Have you made your plans for Madrid yet?
Not yet. I don't want to tempt fate, but I'm quietly confident.
What do you think of this place?
Yeah, it's good. I've been before, but kind of not great weather. But it's a good day out.
From Wigan.
From Wigan?
Yeah. Flew from Manchester to Dublin, Dublin to Munich, and then vice versa on the way home. So.
Is it worth it in the rain?
Yeah. Always is.
Following City, of course.
Do you follow City all over Europe then?
Yeah. We did Dortmund earlier on this year, did Champions League final in Porto, been all over. Yeah.
It's expensive coming on Europe, but we do the home and away with the Premier League. Absolutely love it. Nothing better than following the Blues at all. Love it.
Have you seen much of Munich yet?
We went up to the Olympia Park yesterday, had a scooter around there, went to the Irish bar with the other City fans last night. That was a good night. Yeah, that was about it. Like you say, the weather's not been great, has it? So Yeah,
Well, everybody's confident, are you?
2-0. 1-1. They'll score first, and then we'll control the game from there. We'll control it.
This is one of the most famous tourist spots of Munich. What do you think of it?
Pretty incredible, really. I haven't been drinking, everybody else has, but just looking forward to tonight, to be fair.
Euro first time, can't complain.
Can't complain. It's what it's all about, going around Europe and seeing all these places, so I've had a fantastic time. Yeah.
This is your bit of culture, is it? This is your bit of culture.
Oh yeah, you're pretty
absolutely.
well, actually, I had veal sausages this morning.
No,
And that was good. No, again, don't go for it, don't go for that. But yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah, good result tonight, hopefully, get through. It's
All
opening
off to
up for
Madrid.
us.
Come on.
It's opening up for us. We'll be alright.
Very fine, very enjoyable.
What's the food like in here?
Yeah, it's very nice, very pleasant, very nice. Nice time, very enjoyable.
The fact it's not raining in England, but it's raining here, doesn't matter if you're in here, does it?
No, not really. And in fact, it was a good excuse to come in here in the first place and take a bit of shelter. It's a bit ironic that we're here in the rain. Apparently, it's nice at home.
This must be one of the most relaxed away games because you know that City are going to go through.
You might say that. You're probably talking to the wrong person. If anybody thinks it can still go wrong, it's me. If they score a goal where they doors, we don't know. Anything's possible. I'm still not taking it for granted.
Well, you met my old man. He's from Prestwich himself, so I was born blue. But I spent the last 20 years living in Austria and following the Blues as much as I can. I was in a bus or a coach from the Beehive 18 years ago to go watch TNS, and now today watching us here. So it's been 18 years in Europe since I came over from Australia watching the Blues. Hopefully we get the win tonight.
So you live in Kitzbühel in Austria. How long does it take you to get here then?
It's an hour 10 drive all the way up here. Well worth it. It was a bit longer to Dortmund a few weeks ago. That was like 9 hours.
It's fair to say that Bayern are the team that the Austrians tend to adopt, I should say.
To be honest with you, it's a half-half. In Kitzbühel, where I live, you're either a Bayern fan or you hate Bayern. And I'm one of the ones that hate Bayern. I'm an 1860 fan, so yeah, that's the other team that wears blue in Manchester. I mean, in Munich.
You'll have seen a lot of the Austrian and German media. Do they think that they've got any chance tonight?
To be honest with you, yeah, they do. A little bit. Joshua Kimmich, after the match the other day, I was listening to him on the TV in Austria, and he said for the first 65-70 minutes they had the game under control. So mentally, Bayern always think they've got it under control. But you saw what I saw last week. It was one of the most all-round, well-played games I think we've done in the Champions League. I mean, they had a few chances, but I think we controlled it. Our 4 men across the back were brilliant, and I think tonight they'll be the ones that keep Bayern from scoring, and hopefully we nick one early and we're through.
In this Champions League, nothing's a done deal ever. We found that out last year, but no, I think City will score. I think it'll be an interesting game, but I think Man City will get through without any shadow of doubt tonight, because I think they'll score. But it won't be a walk in the park. This place could be rocking if they get a goal up, and that's what City have not got to do. They've got to make sure that they just quell the crowd, quell the game, and they'll see the game out, I'm sure.
Could this be a treble season?
Oh, I hope so, because I've had a bet on City to win the Champions League.
I think it'll be mighty tough for Munich. 3-0, I think, is a step too far for them. I think they've got to see and look to come out of the tie with some confidence and maybe with a head held high, but I think it'll be tough enough, because if City score first, I wouldn't put it past them that they beat them 3-0 again.
Do you look back on your time at City fondly?
No, absolutely. It was great. It was great being there. Obviously, there was a lot of change going on. By the time I left in 2009, some of the players who've been probably all-time greats now, like Nigel de Jong, Vincent Kompany got signed, and with Ilano we had a brilliant player there, Richard Dunn, who was a stalwart at the back. So that was a great time, and really enjoyed it.
So far, so good then for the Blues at the halfway mark. No goals conceded, although Bayern have poured forward at times and put City under pressure. But this will do. City can keep a clean sheet, maybe nick one. Obviously the Haaland penalty over and wide. Before that, possible sending off as well, so a lot of drama in that first half. But at the moment, it still looks like it's going City's way. Second half to go.
Der Endstand 1:1. Es hat nicht sollen sein, liebe Bayern trotzdem.
Well, as you can see, everybody's left the stadium now. I've been doing some broadcasting work when the game's finished. My verdict on it is that although Bayern had a lot of that first half and had lots of chances, Kingsley Coman particularly being a threat, they never really looked like scoring. And I know they got a penalty through perhaps a slightly dubious handball, but City went through, did enough, and now it's Real Madrid in the semi-final. It's been a great trip here to Munich, but also to Salzburg when I came over. I'm looking forward already to the trip to Madrid in the semi-finals, and of course I'll be at Wembley at the weekend. So thanks very much to everybody who supports me, RRG Group, Timpson and Eamar Development UK. I'll see if I can get somebody to react to this game as well as me. So remember one thing, if you don't forget anything else, it's great to be a Blue, isn't it? Especially on nights like this.